Hi everyone, welcome back to round 7. So this will be the last round that I do the post-commentary for. From round 8 and beyond, we'll be going back to live commentary. So I think the highlight really so far, I think, at least in round 7, and probably before, is the Russian expansion. The real key, obviously pushed out on all sides release, taking Anhui, Yunnan, Kwantung, Belarusia, Ukraine. So a mass, push from all sides really, just to keep us at bay. So it's being really quite difficult to deal with. I think obviously, it's making things difficult for Keanu because he wants to push forward, but he's got to deal with the Russian troops that are pushed out first. And obviously now I'm getting squeezed more heavily. We've lost Karelia finally because that's been liberated by the British or the UK troops. So that's a shame for me. We still hold Norway and Finland for now, but they'll more than likely fall very quickly. I think Baxter, I would imagine, would start to start some landings there just to take away all those kind of provinces. This is the thing for KGF. You want to just squeeze Germany out of everything and just slowly crush them. That's what's happening now. So we tried to do. I did think about attacking multiple things there. Shame we lost their infantry there and taking Italy, but looking at it, we really can't afford to be losing more infantry now, any land troops. The situation in France is that, they are massing troops very quickly, so I need every available land unit to defend Berlin when it comes to it. So I did think about attacking Belarusia, Ukraine, taking things back, but I think that would leave me too light on the ground. So really now it's just a case of, trying to stay alive. Hi everyone, welcome back to round 8, and we're back to the live commentary. We're going back to the old format for this round and beyond, and then also every community game beyond this as well. I think the live format works better for this kind of stuff, so yeah, we'll go back to the old format. So, not looking good in Europe, I'll be honest. It's looking pretty rough. We're now very much hemmed into Berlin. Let's just quickly go over some of the rounds before, so... Yeah, round 7 for Britain. The problem is now they've got France firmly under control. There's no way I'm getting that back with the complex. So they've got direct access to Berlin now, which is a bit of a shame. Yeah, not too much to report. I suppose they're just knocking provinces off and just slowly wearing me down. They're trying to control Italy as well, which is difficult for me because I don't want them to have 2 complexes here. That's valuable for me to keep, but I can't obviously commit too heavily to that because I need all the troops I can get in Berlin, so it's a bit of a trade-off. Keanu, round 7. Just maximising infantry, I guess. He's got a complex in Manchuria, India. It's down to Keanu, really. It really is down to Keanu. it's all up to him, to try and bail me out of this situation. He's put some nice pressure on America, though. Obviously, he's taken Alaska. He snapped up most of the IPC round in the Pacific. Obviously, he's done a nice job with Africa. I think he'll probably have to reinforce this a bit to try and knock off the remaining, like Madagascar here as well, and try and take away all this as well from the Allies. If we look at the actual balance of power, the current state, the Allies are definitely way ahead. The IPC it's got a huge imbalance. I mean, they're all earning a ton of money. So we're way behind. So I think the game at this stage looks like it's lost to me. I don't think, because there's a gap now of 33 attack power, and that's only going to increase rapidly round to round because obviously we can't match them for IPC unless Keanu can very quickly knock off some provinces or get lucky with some kind of attack round here. Who knows? But yeah, it's looking pretty rough. Not much to report really from Tem 7. Again, they're just snowballing in Europe. That's the plan, really. Round 8 for the real key. Again, nice pressure from him. He's holding off the Japanese forces. What's the province again? Kazakh, of course. So he's pushing back in a few areas. Obviously, got the troops up in the north, which is kind of a pain for us. We're having to deal with this while also, try and contend with the main force he's got here. And he's also pushing forward in Europe, which is good as well. So he's taken, Poland and Bulgaria? Just, again, strangling me. So, yeah, it's looking very, very unlikely I'm going to pull this out of the bag now. I think it's extremely rough. So, round 8, what can we do? We've got repair the complex, first job, and pure infantry now. Yeah, we can't even max out an infantry now. We're getting 7 in this round, which is pretty rough. Combat move. What can we realistically do here? I would like to take Italy back. I think that's just about worth going for. We have to be so careful here what we go for, because obviously we've always got to be thinking in the back of our minds the double attack from, well, actually the triple attack from the Allies. They could go Britain, America, and Russia, a 3-way attack. So I've got to make sure I account for everything. Which means, really, can we even risk going for Italy at this point? Just thinking what they can utilise. Possibly. It's dangerous. Very dangerous. I'll just clear that out of the way. Yeah, because they've got a lot of troops here now. They've got tanks, planes, good number of infantry, and then the Americans have also got, what, at least they've got 26 land units there with aerial support. The Russians can actually throw some stuff in as well. Oh, that's so dangerous. That's so dangerous. What do we go for here? I think I'm going to risk it. I'm going to go for just 2 infantry and try and get lucky with the rolls. And try and wipe them out in 1 attack. And then hopefully they don't obviously roll 2 hits on me. We'll go for that. Other than that, we can't throw anything else. We can't afford to attack anything else because the troops here are too strong. So, yeah, that's about all we can do, really. We are very much under the Allies' boot right now. Okay, combat. Let's see what we can do. Fingers crossed we take this back. No luck there. 2 hits, that's good. Just 1 hit back. Perfect. That's what we planned for. Good. That's the outcome we wanted. So we've taken Italy back at least, so we've denied them, a complex for a round. Yeah, other than that, this game is very simple for me now. It's just literally just sit back. I don't really have to do much, because, yeah, I'm sure they'll bring the fight to me. Okay, and 7 lads into Berlin. So I have to commend the Allies in this game. They've done really well. I mean, I didn't have the greatest round 1. I think I definitely rushed those 2, that naval battle to lose those fights. And losing those 2 fighters early on has really cost me throughout the game. I've really noticed that loss quite heavily throughout the rounds. So I really should have pulled them out before that. But unfortunate round 1, I think it's just paying the cost now in this game because we haven't had really to get a foothold. I think Keanu's done pretty well actually, given the situation. He's pressuring nicely. He obviously is the biggest power in the game currently, but I am very weak, so it's not really balancing out for us. So again, it's just pure me hanging on now. I've got my tank still. I've still got my 8 tanks from the start, so hopefully they can help out a bit. We've got a decent defense. Obviously, they can't break us yet, but it's not far off. Obviously, we are getting squeezed IPC-wise. We can't maximise the 10 units in Berlin each round now. So I think what we might need to do is start shipping in some fighters from India to try and, just really solidify Berlin if we can. I think that might be the way forward, while he also mobilises land troops and tries to gain back some territory. But yeah, I think we're not long for the world. I'll predict the Allies are going to win this. I think it's looking very much that way now. But we'll keep fighting and see what we can do. There we go. That's round 8 anyway. I'll see you in round 9.